Welcome, everyone, to Western Hills High School, Lapsley Carwell Gymnasium, for the 41st District Volleyball Tournament. I'm Clint Goins, joining me, Bo Craycraft, and in our first round match here, we have the number 1 seed Great Crossing Lady Warhawks against the Frankfort High School Lady Panthers. And I think we're about to do some starting lineups. Bo, while we're doing that, let me, why don't you tell us who is on this Great Crossing team? Maybe we can get them in real quick.
All right. Well, I'd like to talk, let's just highlight a few of the key players, and hopefully we'll get to cover most of the ladies during the game. I talked to Coach Adam Ivetic. That's going to be a tough name for me to get tonight, but I did get to talk to him, and he highlighted several of his young ladies. He started off by highlighting some of his seniors. Number 37, Kristen Yarber. Number 16, Ryan Thomas. Ryan is a junior, but has already committed to Arkansas State, so she's going to be playing college volleyball. Number 18 is another senior, Reagan McLean. She is going to Marshall. She's one of the top hitters for the Warhawks, so I think we're going to get a good look at her tonight. He also mentioned that they have a 4th senior, Laura Wilson, who unfortunately got injured earlier in the year, and so he wanted to make sure we made note of her. She's had a great volleyball career, and they've definitely missed her. She had a knee injury, but he also mentioned number 20, Grace Brooker. She is the biggest hitter on the team. She has 116 kills. And so those are a couple of players. Looks like we're heading to a national anthem. So do you want to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and
talk about Frankfort High School.
Frankfort High. We'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Visit Lex by default is community focused. We're here to stimulate the economy locally and keep our hospitality industry running. When we made the switch to traditional bank, it was so easy. We're treated like we are the biggest client that traditional has. They're our neighbors, they're in our community, they're with us side by side. I'm Patricia Knight, Vice President of Finance and Operations with Visit Lex, and we're a community partner of Traditional Bank.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
Welcome back, folks. Frankfort High School. Let's talk about the Frankfort High Panther team. Well, what can you tell us about the Panthers?
Well, they only have 1 senior, Tatum Williams, number 12. They're in their 4th or 5th year, correct, of having a varsity level program. So their coach Eileen Butts is really trying to build. She's having to start in the middle school, and so for the 2nd consecutive year, they've won a couple sets in district play. But as you can tell, they kind of suffer from a lack of size compared to some of their district rivals.
Class A school.
Class A school, so they have a couple hundred students in the whole school. I was at a soccer game this weekend and talking to one of the Great Crossing parents, and they said they have 500 kids in the freshman class. So they're twice the size of the entire Frankfort High School. So
the freshman class is
in the freshman class, yeah. So, but a couple of key players. Polly Hancock, number 7. She is the leads the team in assists. She's their primary setter. So we're going to see a lot of action out of her. Jakayla Cook is their libero. You're going to see a lot of action out of her. Isabella Johnson is their leading hitter. And so they're a scrappy bunch. We've gotten to see them a couple of times this year. They're gonna fight hard regardless of what the score is. And so,
yeah, and Coach Butts has made continuous, steady improvement in the, I think, 4 years that the program has been in existence at the varsity level. And you know, that's all you can ask. And they have taken at least some sets, and who knows? Next year they may win a match, and they may.
Spend a few minutes with their coach, prior to the game. He outlined they have 3 kids who are looking to play, college volleyball. They've also played a really tough schedule. They've played a ton of Region 11 teams.
What's their record, Great Crossing? They've only lost a few. Well,
they have an interesting schedule. They started out of the gate well with 3 wins, including a win over Lafayette and their rival Scott County. There we go. Sorry about that. They opened up with 3 straight wins against their crosstown, including a win against Scott County. Then the injury bug hit him a little bit, and he said they really struggled. They lost 6 straight games, but 4 of those were against Douglas, Henry Clay, Tates Creek, and Bryan Station. And 3 of those losses were 5-set losses. So they were really close in all of those games. But he said they were trying to figure out, how parts were moving around. And since then, they've reeled off 7 wins. So they come in here on a hot streak, and this is Polly Hancock with the service.
Ball right at her.
Yeah, I think that was Justice, number 4, with the swing. This was Kristen Yarber serving for the Warhawks.
That was 18.
It's a big hit there from senior Reagan McLean. She's heading to Marshall. Number 20. I think she get into the net there? It was Grace Booker with the swing.
Catch the number.
Emily Rogers will serve for the Panthers.
Little dink over the top of the block.
Yeah, that was number 21. Quite have a number.
Tegan Fooser, is that right?
Yep, that is. Feeser.
We saw her when they played Franklin County. She reeled off like 10 serves in a row. She has a lot of movement on the ball and teams to push them back on their heels and then drop it right in front of them on the next serve. So you really have really got to watch that serve.
That was the second big hit there from Reagan McLean. Hancock goes over Swing goes long there, so Frankfort High will grab a point. This is Olivia Ellis serving for the Panthers. I think that was on Weezer. Trying to make that set there.
Took one in the chops.
That was
ball,
yeah. She was trying to fight to get there, and
she may have lost her footing right when she was getting ready to build her platform, and it popped her in the face.
She's got a good smile on her face. I think she's going to be okay. Queen was serving. Just long, excuse me, just long.
Takes it over on 2.
She is. Good look at her right there. I watched her in warm-ups, and she's got a really nice, she gets up. She's got good athletic ability.
Here, but I think part of the problem is that they have not seen many teams that are as tall down as Great Crossing was. So they're building short. The ball's landing at their feet.
That was really nice.
It's number 21.
Yeah, we're going to have to try to get a name on her.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That's the player to be named later. Oh, I hate those. That's a good pickup, though, by Hancock. I hate those serves. It's another what I would call. Yeah, we've got a lot going on, Bo. We've got the 41st District Volleyball Tournament tonight, tomorrow, and with the finals on Thursday. But at the same time, we have the 11th Region Girls Soccer Tournament.
Yeah, it kicks off tomorrow.
Two matches from Great Crossing.
Yeah, we've got 3 out of the top 15 girls teams in the state that are going to be in Georgetown for the next couple of days. And, you know, we've got a crosstown rivalry tomorrow here at Western Hills with the Wolverines and the Flyers facing off. So, really excited about this week. All girls action all week.
Until Friday.
And then we'll kick it over to the football side. Doing a couple games over there. So, good to have you on the Video Sports Network with us.
Johnson back to serve. Finally has a good pass and a good set. first sub here,
substitution. That's Lily Efron. Serving. She is definitely, she leads the team in passes, assists with 289.
She does.
Yes. This is Annie Pearson serving for the Warhawks.
Williams gave it a shot, but then she saw that double block. Nice serve.
She took a little bit off of it and found that gap in between the two Frankfort High lines. Kyla Cook, the serve.
Hard serve there. Ryan, what's her last name? Thomas?
Yes, Ryan Thomas.
A little dink.
She will take the service as well.
And she leads their team with how many kills did you say?
She doesn't lead them in kills. Number 20, Grace Brooker. And Thomas is one of those. McLean is also one of those.
That time. 13.
Olivia Ellis. Good look at her. Polly Hancock will serve. Serve.
Nice serve. Nice set.
And that was the aforementioned Grace Brooker right there with the big swing. Yeah, they have four young ladies that have over 90 kills and one more that has 77. This highest number is 51, so that tells you the difference in talent. This is Emily Rogers serving. Brooker with the swing. Touch, get out of the way.
Feeser could take us to the end here.
She is the second leader in assists. One of the coach thought that they play a 6-2. She's one of their big swing.
recognizing that that back corner is open and that they have really good blockers. So we're just going to take it over and let them go track that ball down if they can. The Lady Panthers
That's
get a
from
block.
senior Tatum Williams getting up and making that block. Good look at her. See if the Panthers can get some of this out.
Johnson.
A couple, 2 straight points there for the Panthers. One on a really nice block and then one on a really nice set pass and hit. Another good deep serve gets into the net.
The libero comes back in. A great crossing as we look at Ellis.
That was Marley Stats. I think that was the first time we've called her name, but she is another one of those young ladies with over 90 kills, 97 coming into tonight.
As you can see that great crossing is
two really good passes as well. Push those. Injuries at that time, so I think they'd probably like to get another shot at them. Good service from the Warhawks. They captured the first set. We'll take a break as the teams reset for set 2. We'll be back. Great crossings. 1 set, Frankfort High 2. Thanks for joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and Traditional Bank is the 4th bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Bluegrass Sports Network. Just finished up our first set here at Western Hills High School, opening night of the District 41 volleyball tournament. Getting a look at the Frankfort High Panthers right there. Coach Butts, you can see they're enjoying the music here. Got a little tone loc going. Blast from the past, Clint.
Do you think they don't?
Bring it back over. I think Rick Carlson is going to get it started here. Getting a good look there at Coach Ivetic.
Ivetic.
Yeah.
I believe that is correct.
As you mentioned, Greg Crossing, they're in their second year here. Started here in the second set.
Frankfort High's best all-around player.
Good look at her there.
And she's asked to do a whole lot.
Crossing with the block there to take a 3-0 lead here. You can just see the height there. It continues to cause problems for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got,
right now they've got that front row.
6 inches.
Yeah, McLean and Brooker right there. This is opened up here with 5 straight points for the Warhawks. As soon as I say something positive, Inkster. So Hancock will come over to try to serve for them.
Hancock tried to play it, but
this is McLean. Tries to go deep there. That's the second time that was number 21, and we did get a name. Actually, we had a name. It was just a reader error. So That was Jasmine Kuntz. She had a couple of nice hits there in the first half, so make sure we recognize her.
Nice look by Arrow Cook for Frankfort High.
Yeah, she. Service was just a little long. Yep, Emily Rogers with that serve. They're definitely trying to go with power and go deeper in the. That time she gets a little too much.
Great crossing.
Yeah, you can see a sub, and that's Feeser coming in to take that service.
They were able to limit her to only one serve the last time she was up.
That was Ella Lukey trying to hit, but she's hitting into a wall.
Yeah, against this team that's just not.
Feeser will serve again.
Yeah, Kuntz likes to hit that slide, and it's probably what
And that was Feeser with that pass as well. She's coming from that service line. Take over service for the Panthers.
Yep.
They trail 10-4. Really can't afford to give blowouts any 3 points like that.
Yeah, I mean, Frankfort High.
This is Fall. I think this is our first mention of her.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen her before.
I think you pronounce her first name Kaylin Fall. She's a junior. Good serve. Timing was just a bit off there for Coward. She's a freshman now. So we're getting some action here early in the districts. Cook with the service.
Panthers makes them pay for it.
Olivia Ellis.
With one set in the crossing experimental here in set 2 by giving some other players some playing time.
Johnson with the serve. That's the second straight time. Frankfort High's given up a point on the service here. Yarber serving for the Warhawks. it's so hard to plan for that.
Great crossing with a comfortable lead.
Yeah, you can see Coach there talking to his young ladies. Tomorrow night we have Franklin County versus Western Hills.
Yes, and I think it was a 3-0 victory in the first match of the season for the Wolverines. But Frankfort High recently,
Franklin County
rather, recently has gelled, I think, perhaps. They had a weekend tournament and they beat the, I forget who they said it was, but it was the
top
7th
25. Yeah, top 25 is Thomas Nelson, I believe.
Thomas Nelson, yeah.
So I think they come in with a little positive momentum.
Yeah. So maybe they've got stuff put together. I think they're better than This is Yarber.
Yarber with the service.
It's going to be tight. Oh,
and that is a huge swing there from number
Stats?
12. That is Stats. Overpass, and she
put it down.
She made the Panthers pay for that.
At about 2 feet.
I think they're trying to hit over top of those blocks, but they're afraid they're going to overhit.
Yarber digs it up. Feeser sets it, and
couldn't tell if that was going to be out.
I think she was wise to play it.
I think so too. She's asking Coach Butts that question, but
that's Jazzy Calver with the kill, number 15.
She's just a freshman. We saw her a little earlier in this set. Good look at her right there talking to Brooker.
Annie Pearson serves now for a great crossing. She is there. If they go to a 5-1, she will be the setter. Yarber is the backup setter on that play. Nice dig by Cook.
That was Calvert
Cook
again.
Cook is going to swing and
just a little too much on that.
Almost out of the park.
She's shaking her head. She's a little disappointed in herself, but good effort.
Nice short serve. And
that was Brooker with just the tap, overpass, tap over.
Easy kill for her. She's a fairly tall gal.
Pearson still serving. She's run together a couple points here.
Well, that's a little better swing.
A lot better swing from Cook there.
They go back row, and
that's a block by Ellis.
Block and hit by Ellis. And that
was going to be long.
That was the freshman again.
Yeah, that was number 15, Jazzy Calvert. I like that name, Jazzy.
Yeah. Give her another year or two, and she'll be a really good ball player.
This is Ellis serving. That prior point had a nice block, and she's going to earn a point here. She had a couple really nice serves in that first set.
Yeah, she's put together 3 or 4 aces here today. So, and she'll be coming back. So,
yeah, they just have one senior, so I think Coach Butts is just trying year by year to grow.
Building blocks, which is hard to do. You have to make very slow incremental changes when you're not working with. That's out. That's unfortunate for Frankfort High. They made a great play to get it over, but it went out of bounds.
I thought Great Crossings got a touch on that.
I think maybe they thought so too, because they.
Well, it looked like Calvert was diving to try to save that.
Yeah. Maybe she didn't get there. But they rolled the ball back to Frankfort High, so that usually seems to indicate they think it was their point.
Calvert checked out. That was our first look at Valerie Zavaya.
It's a little long.
And she will serve for set point here. She's a junior. And Great Crossings will grab the second set.
It's another nice hustle by Hancock there, but she probably should have called help on that one. She couldn't get there in time, and had she got there, she probably wouldn't have had as good of a play on the ball as one of her teammates may have. But she is hustling. She is hustling.
So the Warhawks take set 2 and a 2-0 lead. Clint will take a quick break and come back for set 3. Potentially the last set here in the opening round of the District 41 volleyball tournament. Thank you for joining us on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Mill Ridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork, and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Mill Ridge a better place.
The people of Frankfort are ready for growth in our community. We need strong leaders who can help bring real changes to our city. Kyle Thompson is ready for the challenge. He's a strong supporter of law enforcement and wants to provide proper funding for our police and emergency services to reduce crime rates. Kyle also plans to work in cooperation with the county to revitalize our parks. It is important to provide for the well-being of all of our Frankfort families. Kyle is ready to take on all of this and more. Make your voice heard and vote Kyle Thompson for City Commission.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. The Great Crossing Lady Warhawks. 2-set lead here in the first round game of the 41st District Tournament. Clint Goins and Bo Craycraft here with you. Bo, Great Crossing, they've got a tough team. They're the number 1 seed, and I fully expect them to win. I mean, Western Hills might be able to give them a run, or Franklin County, whoever wins, but Great Crossing has played a whole lot better competition, I think, throughout the season than any of the other 41st District schools.
It does look like Great Crossings has made a few substitutions, and am I reading this correctly that they've moved to a 5-1?
It appears that they have moved to a 5-1 with Feezer, I think, setting. We'll see. They've gone with a much shorter lineup now, too. That's a nice tool off the block there. That was number 6.
Number 6 is Kaylin Fall. Feezer takes over the service here. They have a whistle there.
They call double contact? No, they call somebody in the net.
So Frankfort High will get that point.
I did not see that. Wow.
It's Emily Rogers serving.
Back set. Roll, and then
that's really nice by Hancock.
A well-placed ball by Polly Hancock. And folks, her name is not Polly as in Polly wants a cracker. It's short for Pauline. Paulie.
Good look at her there as Rogers serves.
We got another substitute coming in here for Lady Warhawks. Riley Ellison. Is that right, Bo? Number 26?
Number 26. I'll take a look at that.
Johnson swings, and Feezer puts it over on 2. This will be a
Panthers
free ball.
Scrambling, but they get it back, and a little miscommunication there from Great Crossings.
On the Lady Warhawks, yeah.
I don't have a 26. Olivia Ellis with the serve. That was Yarber. She'll take it over. A free. Hancock.
Looking with the bump kill.
Both teams were scrambling there. Started with a good serve from Ellis. She will serve again.
She's been their best server so far. Nice angle there by the hitter, and that was either blocked or in the net. I'm not really sure.
26 is Riley Ellison.
I think Jazzy just came back in for Great Crossing.
And this is Yarber serving.
Johnson bumps it up, and
it's Cook with the hit.
This could be a free ball. No. Ellison swings, but swings long. Now Johnson will serve.
Riley Ellison's another freshman, so she and Jazzy Calvert are both getting some early experience here. That was Calvert.
Somebody's in the net. Yeah, I think that was Williams.
I think that pass was just a little too far out in front, and she couldn't quite get there.
A little tight.
See Lily Efron there just checked in for the Panthers. Ward is serving here for the Warhawks. This is Rogers into the net. think this is Ward's first action, so get a good look at her there as she prepares to serve, goes through her pre-serve ritual.
Yeah, not much of one. She likes to get the ball and hit it quickly.
She's like the one dribble and shoot free throw routine.
Good cover there by the Warhawks. That's a block by Williams, but it's blocked hard and long.
Good deep serve. Good little rally here.
Back row swing. Hancock will hit. I think, yes.
Cook with the dig.
Yes, good up. Luking.
Just quite.
She just can't get it over that block. And the block now for Great Crossing is not all that big, but it's still big enough to get over the net and block the ball. Good idea by Hancock, but the Warhawks pick it up.
She'll do it again. This time they get a bit of a block.
Feeser takes it over. They're going to set Williams in the middle.
And she gets a good
hill. She puts it down.
The lone senior on the Panther team.
Possibly playing her last game of her volleyball career. Gets a handshake from Cook. Nice dig.
Very nice from Cook. Just a little miscommunication there.
Yeah. And that's one of the things is that, you got to know where your setter is. And your setter is always going to be a little gun shy by taking that first ball because she wants to set.
Yeah, she didn't want to take herself out of that point.
Yeah. So
this is Zavaya with the service. 9-6 here, third set.
And she drops it in front.
That's twice in a row she's been able to kind of get a little dip on that. Quinn, I'm not a huge volley. I'm learning. I don't know, but it's amazing how much action you can get on these serves.
Yes, and that's why. We got it was outside the antenna. That's one of the reasons why I love volleyball is that you can play it when you're old if you can pass the ball and you can serve the ball. You may not be able to jump and hit like you can when you're young, but you can still be a competitive player as long as you can pass and serve well. And I know a 65-year-old male that you don't want to, when he serves, I always get worried. Because he can run off about 9 or 10 points on his own.
Frankfort High gets a point there.
And it's not that the ball has to have a lot of heat on it either. In fact, I would rather hit a hard-driven ball because it's moving straight, That
was a really good read there from the Warhawks.
It's sometimes the softer serves that kind of come at you like a knuckleball, or the serves that are so deceptive you think that they're longer than they are, and they wind up taking a dive right at your feet.
Nice a swing from number 4, Justice.
Nice set and swing there by Great Crossing.
She and Feeser are chatting about that. Jazzy Calvert is serving.
She's got a hard serve, Calvert does.
She does.
And it may have a little wiggle on it too, you know. A little side-to-side action.
Little
we can't
knuckle
tell
action
from this angle.
She takes some off of that one.
Yeah, so she's
trying to mix it up a little bit. Good block there from Justice.
Coach has done you know, I think he or someone is doing a good job teaching these girls how to serve and how to mix it up. You know, how to, so to speak, throw the fastball, then throw the sinker, and then throw the curve, and then the changeup. You don't know what's coming next.
We got a timeout here, 16-7. Take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Bluegrass Sports Network. In the third set here, Western Hills Gymnasium.
The Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. Says so right there on the floor. Oh, nice look there.
That was a nice look. It was super tight.
Yeah.
But just long.
Gutsy play to let it float on by you. Paulie Hancock ready to serve for the Lady Panthers.
I think that's long as well, so back-to-back points for the Panthers. Hancock will look to serve again. She's got a couple spins in her pre-serve ritual. Good serve. Good hit.
As a good dig there.
Well done by the Frankfort High Panthers.
That's a good volleyball play. Johnson there with the kill, and Cook with the nice protect the moneymaker save because it was coming at her
right
face
at her
if
face.
She didn't hit it.
Hancock with another good serve there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a free ball. A little easier one for Cook there.
Yes, nice pass, but
just didn't get quite, was a little too far out in front of her, I believe.
Yeah, I think the set either needs to be higher or the approach needs to be shorter. Here's Feeser.
Feeser on the serve. Johnson with the hit. Good save there by Yarber. This is fall, but her hit will go wide.
Yep.
Good look at her there.
She was outside the antenna.
Emily Rogers is serving. Good serve.
Yarber. Feeser tracks it down.
That was Johnson with the tap over. And I think Feeser got into the net there.
No, she jumped when she hit it, and they're calling a back row attack.
Oh.
So if you're technically on the back row, and Feeser is technically on the back row, even though she looks very close to the net, but she's on the back row, she cannot contact the ball above the net.
Okay.
Within 10 feet of the net.
Is that what the little white line is?
That's the white line, yes, the 10-foot line.
Learning something every day,
and
Mr. Goins.
That's a hard thing to. Usually, it's almost always a setter that does it, and especially when you're running a 5-1, it's pretty, easy to pick out who the setter is. But still trying to remember as an official where the setter started off. Is the setter right now in the 5-1, is she coming from the back row or is she already on the front row? In a 6-2, it's pretty easy. She came from the back row. But then it's hard to remember, well, which setter is setting at the moment of the two.
That's the second time there. Great Crossings has got a fortunate touch off the net for an ace. This is Kaylin Fall. Johnson with the hit.
Little gator dig there by Great Crossing. Don't see that much outside of the beach game, but an effective tool and an appropriate time to use it. Yarber, it's going to be tight. I don't know if it's Johnson or Ellis that got that.
They were both right there.
Yep.
Took advantage of that overpass. Libby Ellis will serve.
She's perhaps their best server today.
Really nice swing there.
Yes, it was, but,
that was Morgan Kaba. I'm sure I'm not saying that last name correctly.
I don't know either, but I'm going to go with Kaba.
Kaba, that's probably right.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Well, if we both use different pronunciations, hopefully one of us will get it right. Another big block there.
But it goes out of bounds.
They're just really close there to getting a big point.
It could be Morgan Kaba or Kabe or Saba.
Well, here's the shame of it. Here's the shame of it. I went and talked to the coach and asked, and I've already forgotten.
Shame.
This is Yarber. Jazzy Calvert takes advantage of the overpass and just easy kill there. Great Crossing 4 points away here from taking this third and final set.
And that's out. It was over the net, but out of bounds.
It's a couple times now. The Frankfort High's passes have just been slightly off tonight.
Now Feeser comes out, so I don't know if Stats is going to set now or what, but their setter has just checked out of the game, so Yarber bumps that set ball just a little bit long. Nice swing, though. All right, number 17.
That's Morgan Kaba. Or
Kaba. I like them orange shoes.
I think Kaba is probably right. Because it looks like a C, which is kind of throwing me off. It's spelled C-A-B-A, but I think he said it sounded like a K. So that makes more sense.
Okay. That's outside the antenna.
It looks like Great Crossing is going to make it to Thursday night's final, so
it does.
Maybe we can figure that out between now and Thursday.
Yeah. So join us again, folks, on Thursday and for the answers to these and other questions. Nice pass there. And nice dink.
Number 26 there. Big smile on her face. Riley Ellison, freshman. We've got some substitutions occurring here. It's a little break in action.
They did it, but the official wasn't there, so he didn't catch it, so they made him do it again.
Bianca Ward checked in, and she will look to serve.
And that's a good look by Frankfort High.
That's twice now that they've taken a chance on that serve, but
yeah, though dangerously close. Dangerously close.
This is Luking with the serve.
Stats with the bump set, and
he's number 26. Riley Ellison, she and Calvert are the two freshmen that have seen quite a bit of time tonight.
Mm-hmm. Just wide. Nice cut, just wide. Yarber, I think a little miscommunication as to whose ball that was. And Ward, 23. What do we know what grade Ward is in?
She's a junior.
Junior, okay. I would say if the libero wants that ball, let the libero have it, because that's their main job, is digging and passing. And usually,
it's a really nice save there. Free pass.
It's interesting how Tatum Williams hits the ball.
I think she's just trying to avoid that. This is good hit there from Cook.
But she's hitting it sideways with the forehand. You know? It's
Rogers' hit there lets her down a little bit. But that was a good rally, both sides.
Yeah.
You can see we've got a substitution. This is Zavaya coming in to serve, potentially for the match here. 24-20.
I bet that ball had some movement on it, because it did not move at all. Like a knuckleball doesn't move, or doesn't spin, rather.
Hancock will take it over.
It's going to be close. Stats hits it over.
And that's it. You see a young lady has a big smile on her face. Great Crossings takes the first round game here at the District 41 volleyball tournament. Clint, 3-0.
Yeah, it's kind of what we thought might happen. You know, Frankfort High is getting better every year, but they're just not quite there yet. You know, but we'll see what next year brings.
So Great Crossings books their ticket to Thursday's final. That match will begin at 6.
Yes, and tomorrow's match will also begin at 6.
Not exactly sure who they're going to play yet, but we'll find out tomorrow.
I guess Western Hills will be favored, but you never know. That's why they play the game,
Well,
right?
they're the 2 seed, so they definitely probably, and they won the regular season matchup. They're at home, so you would expect them to be the favorites. But as we mentioned, Franklin County is closing the year with some real positive momentum.
Strong. So we'll see what they can do.
So
join us tomorrow, volleyball fans, at 6 o'clock right here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Bo, is there anything you want to say to wrap it up?
Nope. We'll see some of you guys back here tomorrow. I'll be in Georgetown with a little ladies soccer action. I'm excited to showcase ladies both on volleyball and soccer. With that, we'll see you at our next stream.
Good night, everyone. He was like, what? Becker was what? Turn your audio up? Whose audio off?
No, it was
the webcam audio?
Yeah, I'm sure.